Hello students, welcome to today's lecture of Python. I am going to discuss today one of the most important topics in Python, that's tuples inside data structure. I am going to implement this content using Google Colab. You can search for Google Colab, then open the new notepad. Two headings are there, one is code and one is text. If you have to implement the title, suppose I am writing here tuples in Python. After that you can apply the code content, you can delete this line. This one is the heading. You can apply the headings also inside Google Colab. You can save the program. Suppose I am writing here tuples. You can save the content and later on you can take the printout and you can save the content as PDF also. To start with the tuple, that T1 is the tuple. You can implement round brackets. Suppose I am taking the printout of T1, you will observe empty tuple because no element is there inside tuple. The second case, suppose I have to generate tuple with single element. Suppose I am writing 23 here, then display T2. 23 is there, but 23 is not inside brackets, round brackets. Suppose I have to check the type of second tuple. You will observe the type is integer. It's not a tuple. Suppose I have to declare the tuple with single element. Let T3 is there in round bracket. Suppose I am writing 32 followed by comma. Then print T3. You can display the content as it is. Suppose I have to check the type of T3 and display the content. You will observe the type of T3 is tuple. It means if I have to generate a single elemented tuple, then I have to follow that content using comma. Suppose I have to declare multiple items 1, 2, 11, 31, 41, 21, 45, whatever the number of elements are there. T4, then display T4 and then check type of T4. You can display accordingly. This one is tuple. Suppose I have to use a tuple with string elements. Okay, let T5 is one string. Suppose I have to display the content. Suppose I am displaying T5. I can display the content accordingly, and if I am writing type of T5, I can observe it's a string. Suppose I am writing here tuple. and I am passing string inside this tuple. Now execute the program, then execute again T5. You will observe all the elements inside tuple S, U, K, H, V, I and R. Then check type of T5. This one is tuple. It means constructor can be applied to display the string elements. Let T6 is again a tuple 2, 3, 1, 4, 5 and 6. If I am writing T4 plus T6, I can add two tuples. Okay. 1 to 11, 31, 41 and 21 and 45. These are the elements of first tuple T4. These are the elements. And what about the second content T6? You can display all the elements. It means addition is possible by simply adding or using plus sign. You can concatenate both the tuples or any two tuples. If I am writing 2 star T6, it means I can display T6 tuple twice 2, 3, 1, 4, 5 and 6, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6. You can display the content. Okay, one more content is there. Suppose I have to sort the tuple elements, then what to do? T6 dot, suppose I am writing sort is not there. Okay. Suppose I am writing T6 in capital, then I am converting it into list T6. Okay. Then I am using T6 dot sort. This one is there. Okay. Now sort T6 and again converting T6 into tuple, then T6. Okay. Now display the content. Yes, it's okay. It's up to the mark. First of all, it means if you have to sort the elements of the tuple, what you have to do? You have to convert the tuple into list, and after that you can apply the method sort. Directly inside tuple, sort method is not involved. And after that you can display the contents of a tuple. Now the next content, suppose you have to calculate length of the tuple, then what to do? For that, suppose I am taking one tuple T2, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 21, 45, 56, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. Suppose these are the elements. Suppose I have to find the length of this tuple. Simply writing len, you can find out the length of this tuple. Suppose I have to calculate the maximum value of this tuple, okay, max of T2, then you can display the maximum value, and if you have to find the minimum value, you can write minimum of this tuple, minimum of T2. In this way, you can find out length, maximum and minimum value. Now one question is there, suppose you have to calculate the index of the maximum value, then what to do? T2 is the tuple, T2 dot and then index of maximum value, maximum of T2. Okay. Now check the output. Index of maximum value is 7. Look at this one, the value is 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 56 is here. Now what about index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Similarly, you can calculate index of minimum value T2 dot index. After that minimum, then you can write T2. In this way you can find out the index of minimum value. Okay. It will display the index of first value 2x twice in this list, but it will display the index of first value only. Okay. After that some more content are there related to tuples. Sorting is already done. You can display the negative indexed value also T2. Suppose I am writing T2 inside the square bracket, suppose I am writing -1, it means you can display the last value. Okay, suppose I have to display the values in reverse order T2, then this one is similar to lists, 2 times colon, then -1 is there. In this way you can display all the values in reverse order. Suppose you have to display some specific values 0 to 6. What is the meaning of this? It means you can display the values from index 0 to 5. 6 elements are there. This one is index 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Up to 21 you can display. You can display any other series also. Suppose I am writing T2. Suppose 2 to 6. Now what is the meaning of this? You can display the element from index 2 to 5. Okay, this one is index 2, 3, 4 and 5. 3, 4, 5 and 21. One more problem is there from students side. Suppose I have to display even located values and odd located values. This one is the tuple. Suppose I have to display the even indexed values and odd indexed values. Then what to do? T2 and inside square bracket starting with 0 and then all the values are there and jumping factor of 2. What is the meaning of this? It means you can display odd indexed values. Look at this one, 11, then 3, after that 5, then 45, 2, 4 and 6. These are odd indexed values. If I start the content from 1, then what will happen? I can display all the even indexed values. Look at this one. You can display all the even indexed values 2, 4, then 21, 2, 4, 21, then 56, then 3, 5 and 8. All the even indexed values are there. Okay. Up to this point what we cover? How to declare a tuple and the problem with the single element. I have covered this content, then multiple elements and using constructor how can you display the tuple, and then concatenation is there, then multiplication content is there. This one is sorting. If you have to sort all the elements of the tuple, first of all you have to convert tuple into list. After that you can sort the elements and then you can find length of the tuple, then maximum value, minimum value, and you can display the index of maximum value in the tuple, then index of minimum value in the tuple, and then negative indexing and how to display the elements in reverse order, how to display the selected elements within any range, and how to display even numbered or even indexed values and odd indexed values. All the contents are there. Now one more important point is there. What is the meaning of zip function? Okay. what is the meaning of zip function. How to apply with the zip function? What we have to do, suppose I am writing some tuples. Suppose first tuple is 1, 2 and 3. Suppose this one is first tuple and Z2, this one is suppose string ABC, and after that one more tuple is there Z3. Let Z3 is equal to, suppose some name of countries are there, okay, that is UK, then India and then Europe. Suppose these are the three parts, okay. Suppose I have to make zip content using three elements, then what I have to do, and what is the type of data you can display. Let Z4 is the combination of all the elements. For that what I have to write, suppose I am writing list and then zip, and inside that Z1, Z2 and Z3. Suppose these are the contents. I am combining all the contents inside Z4, then I am displaying Z4. Now look at the output. Okay, the output is 1A and UK, then 2B and India, then 3C and Europe. It means it will display all the first contents from Z1, Z2 and Z3 first in first step, and then second all the second contents, and then all the third items are there inside this zip content. Suppose I have to display all the contents as it is 1, 2, 3, then ABC and UK, India and Europe, then what I have to do, I have to write star in front of Z4. Okay, let's try that. One error is there. Okay. I have to apply. Suppose I am writing tuple. Okay, suppose I have to display all the contents inside tuple. I can display inside tuple also, inside the list also. Suppose I am writing tuple here. Let's execute that content. So delete this one. Okay. Execute this content. You can display all the contents inside tuple also. Previously, it's a tuple inside list. This one is tuple inside tuple. You can display the content inside tuple also. And next one is, suppose I have to display all the contents. My question was, suppose I have to display Z1, Z2 and Z3 as it is. Then I have to find out the transpose of this content. Basically, this one is the first row, this one is the second row and this one is the third row. Suppose I have to display transpose of this content, then 1, 2, 3 should be in first step in first bracket, and A, B, C in second bracket, and UK, India and Europe in third bracket. Then what to do? For that I have to write tuple, then inside bracket zip, then star means alternate of this content Z4. Okay, let's execute this one. You can display the content. Okay, this one is right. ABC, first one is 1, 2, 3, then ABC and UK, India and Europe. In this way you can display the content. Now the next content, suppose you have to add a new element or delete the element from the tuple, then what to do? Okay, let the tuple is double T. Okay, you can take any one tuple or you can take any value whatever is there. I declared previously, you can take T1 is not there. Okay, whatever the value is there, suppose T2 is there. Okay, T2 is there, you can display that content, you can implement that content. This one is the tuple. Suppose I have to add a new element inside this tuple, then what to do? 2 points are required to add a new element. First one is the location. Okay. Int, then input. You can write here location of new element. Because this one is required, location of new element is required. After that, new element is required. That the new element is E. You can write input here in double quote element. You can write here element is. Whatever the new element is, you can enter that element. After entering these elements, first content is location, second one is element, and then the new tuple, new T2. Okay. Suppose the new T2 is equal to this one is location and element, combination of location and element. First one T2, then inside square bracket up to L is required because I have to add the element in new location, and after that I have to add element followed by comma, so that I can produce a tuple. If I am writing only element, it's not a tuple, it's only a integer value. After that, the new content means L plus 1, L plus 1 to up to so on, all the elements are there. Then I have to display new tuple. Now execute the program. Now two entries are required, new location, suppose I am writing 0 here. Okay. After that element is, suppose element is equal to 786. Now display this content. This one is there, you can insert at first location new element, that is 786, all the elements will remain as it is. Suppose I am executing the program again. Suppose one new location is there, suppose I am writing location is equal to 3, then element is equal to 777. Now display the content 11, 2, 3, then 777, 5, 21, 45. It means location is basically index of the element. This one is 0, 1, 2 and 3. This one is the third index, and I am inserting 777 at this position. In this way, you can insert the element. Okay. Suppose you have to delete the element, then what to do? Suppose I am writing del, okay, and inside round bracket, then T2, then position index 3 is there, then execute. Okay, del delete T2. Suppose again some contents are required for deletion. Now what to do? New location is required. Suppose L1 is the new location. Let's write int, okay, input, location for deletion. Suppose this content is required. After that, new double T2. Suppose it's like this. Now I have to produce the new content because L1 is basically the new location. Now I have to do what I have to do, 0 to L1 in first step. Okay, for all elements, and then L1 up to L1 is there. Then plus here new T2 is required. Okay, new T2 is required. and again I am writing new T2. Suppose the updated list, I am using updated list and then deleting the added element, that is 777. Suppose I am doing like that. Then L1 plus 1 and up to all elements. Now what I am doing? I am not adding this element, I am deleting only this content E, nothing else, and then I am displaying the new content. Okay. Location for deletion, suppose this one is 3. Look at this one. You can delete that content 11, 2, 3, then 5, 21, 45, 56, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. You can delete the required element. Suppose I have to enter the data from user side. This one is again the new content inside your list, maybe inside tuple and maybe your competitive point. Suppose X is the input, X is the new input, suppose input, then in double quotes, suppose I am writing enter the elements. Suppose it is like this, X is equal to enter the elements. Okay. Suppose tuple is tu1 is the first tuple, then X dot split. You can display all elements in separate form. Then tu1, I am converting this into tuple tu1 like this. Okay. Enter elements, suppose I am entering 3, suppose I have to display all the elements. Okay, tu1, yes, you can display the element. Suppose I have to add new element inside this tuple. This one is the entry from user side. You can enter the elements from user side. Now, if I have to add a new element, then what I have to do? L, let us say W is the new element. Okay, W1 or W. You can say location LO. Int, here you can write input, enter location. This one is required in first step, and after that you have to enter location. Suppose the location is equal to 1. Okay. After that element, suppose EL is the element, then int, then input. You can write here element. Okay, let the element is 222. After entering the element, suppose I have to display these contents inside TU1. Then what to do? New TU1, new tuple 1 is equal to, I have to display this content, the above content inside the list, inside the tuple. Then TU1 and inside square bracket up to location and then addition of the element. At what I have to write? String, then element, then place comma, and after that tu1 and inside square bracket what I have to write? LO, then all the elements, then new TU1. Now display the content. Okay. This one is element, string element. Let's copy this content and paste here, and again cut this content and paste here. Suppose I am executing in a single step and delete these contents. Okay. Now execute again so that I can check the output. Location, suppose location is 1, then element is 222. Okay, LO is not defined, L0 or LO. Okay. Suppose I am writing L1 here, L1. I am writing L1 here. Okay, this one is L0. Okay, L1. Now execute the program again. Enter location 1 and element is 222. You can display the element. 3 and 222. It means at location number 1 you can display the element. Similarly, you can delete the element from the particular location. And if I am adding some new location, suppose I am again executing the content and location, whatever the location which is not defined, suppose I am writing 23 and the element is 222, you can display the element at the last location. This one is by default location because you can add the element at index number 1 only, that is why it will pick by default this content. Till now what we completed, I am going to repeat again. First of all, the declaration of tuple, after that tuple with single element, and then problem with the single element, you have to write comma after the element so that you can display the content inside the tuple. And after that constructor tuple, with the use of constructor tuple, you can display all the string elements separately inside the tuple. Then concatenation operator, you can add 2 tuples, then multiplication content 2 multiply, suppose I am writing 2 multiply T6, and it means I can display T6 twice. If I am writing like this plus T4, then display the content, it means 2 times T6 and 1 time your T4, you can display that content. If you have to sort the element, it means you have to convert tuple into list. After that you can sort, and after sorting you can again convert the content into tuple. Then you can find length of the tuple, then maximum of the tuple, then minimum of the tuple, then index of the maximum value you can calculate this content, then index of minimum value you can calculate, then negative indexed content can be calculated, then you can display the tuple in reverse order, then the selected elements can be displayed, then odd indexed values and even indexed values, after that the implementation of zip function, then how to enter the data from user side at particular location, then how to delete the element from the particular location, you can do all this. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you are enjoying the content. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. In the next video, I will discuss about dictionaries in Python.